And would you look at that, everybody? Shout out to Joe on production. We're already in this game.
Joe!
You already know. We're ready. We're getting right in. Look at all of these broken runes on this side. We got Tarzan rocking double first strike. Oh man, this rune is so crazy. I've been really enjoying it. You get a lot of extra gold, but still, it's just
Dude, I just experienced Kha'Zix's first strike for the first time in a solo queue game.
Oh yeah.
And so like the early game was kind of bad because the Lee Sin invaded me, and then they brought over the mid lane and top lane. I was like, oh, this must be the Tarzan treatment in solo queue. This is why he gets upset all the time. But then you hit your mid game wake up, you don't even need the Dustblade. You just hit the Serrated Dirk, and then you hit level 6, and then boom, dude, the damage that comes out is pretty insane. Paired off with first strike, and then you start accelerating gold. And Fire and Valor are going to look to do the exact same thing. The fact that you can just cash out a little extra money, accelerate your gold spikes or your power spikes just that much faster, it puts you on tempo to outpace Team General Sniper.
General Sniper, they've got some pretty good early game. Got the Nautilus and the Jhin. Those two champions can do some pretty heavy damage in the early game, and not to mention the Syndra too. This is a lot of early damage. If Will, no invade please, can actually get these ganks off, then you can actually start to break through these really defensive champions. Like, yeah, it's Ezreal Yumi, but after the Arcane Shift is popped, you can probably still chase him down afterward. There's only so much that Yumi can heal in that early game. So with Will pathing down from the top side, it'll probably where he goes is, you know, big. This is the first hook. It's all right. There are more.
It's been a while. Also, he did that secretly because Value was his old teammate on No Orc, so he didn't want to hit him quite yet. He had to make it look like, oh, damn, I missed. Nah, I got you, bro. It's a slight wink.
No Orc solidarity. You can see how far they're pushing him back, though. This is really good positioning from ASIC and Big. They're making sure that they're denying all these minions. Okay? See, in mid lane also, the damage is already here. Crimson getting it down onto 5 Fire.
Also, another shout-outs to Joe. Look at the slick overlay that you get to see the gold difference right away. This is, like, you don't get to see this often. So you already can see, like, the immediate lead that each of the lane opponent matchups are having over each other. And so, right now, Alorum and Tarzan, not an insane lead, but they're kind of smoking it right now. Oh, but look at that immediate change.
Snail cam. Also, you know what else is really cool about this production? I don't know if you guys have tried to spectate a game on the preseason patch, but you can't see the turrets at the top anymore. But Joe fixed it.
Oh, we got a level 3 dive already coming in, trying to punish the cat and Value here, but Big T is going to take one more turret shot, but First Blood still goes over to ASIC. Will has to also flash, getting a little too dicey there, but they did take down Zeyzal.
Yeah, turret dive's nice. ASIC gets the first blood, and he gets to push in this wave, too. It's a really good recall timer for him. They do lose out on Big, so it's not the cleanest play that you could have possibly gone for, but that's what you have to do against the Ezreal Yumi. You have to start those dives really, really fast. And you can get some gold into the Kindred, too, because Kindred and Hecarim are going to scale side by side, pretty much, and if Kindred does get those marks off really early, then she can scale a little bit better, because she has extra range, which is against the mains.
And you get that Kindred marks up super early on. Because then Kindred doesn't feel like a useless champion after 10 minutes if you have no marks. There's another Tarzan game, and it might have been No Invade Please as well. So that we have a lot of like lore that is like re-happening in this game. Tarzan got an invade off to No Invade Please, and put him so far behind that Will didn't have a single mark until the 20 minutes. Now ASIC is going to get punished here though. Has flash available. Should be able to get over the wall, flashing away into the bush, but not quite enough distance to get away, and Value is going to be able to Arcane Shift falling forward, and No Invade Please. Why'd you show up, man? ASIC was already dead.
Oh, yeah, ASIC can't get over the wall there. Didn't even get close enough either, because you saw that Tarzan knocked him away from it. Got the Boomer squad coming in clutch right now, Cub. You can already see the nonsense that is Hecarim Yumi in the first 5 minutes of this game. This is only beginning, chat. This is only the beginning of all of what's going to happen to these guys. I feel so bad. You're gonna have to ban Yumi after this just to make it at least interesting. Come on, this champion is just not fun for him.
And remember, Smacks, this is only a best of 3. All the other Tyler 1 money matches have been best of 5s. So there have been more games, more breathing room to get adaptation in throughout the series. But General Sniper and Tarzan agreed to a best of 3 because both were confident. Like, no. We only need We only need 2 wins to determine who's the better team. And if Tarzan is starting off this early, then he's coming home with that Christmas present very fast.
Are you sure it's not because the Zoomers have to go to sleep early for school? Or it's not the reason?
Bro, if they're still in school tomorrow, then what kind of whack school are they in, not letting them off for Christmas break? My brothers got out just this past Friday.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. But maybe their schools over there in Canada are just crazy. I'm not sure.
Maybe that's why they do
I
better than us.
never gone to school in Canada. I can't say.
No, that's true. That's true. We'll have to call up the Canadian homies, see what it's like.
Is Christmas even on the 25th in Canada? I don't know.
Thanksgiving is different.
Yeah, maybe everything's different.
Maybe that's why they're better at us.
Was Jesus born on a different day in Canada?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! We're getting too far into the metaverse now. No invade, please. Roaming on up to secure the Scuttle Crown. And look at that RNG favors. They're currently behind 600, 500 gold. No invade, please, going to pick up his second mark of the game. So now he's halfway to being a real champion. Or rest Team Tarzan. They still have quite a bit of a late game window to work with. So even though that they've been able to pick up some early kills in the first few minutes of the game, they're actually really fine just taking the game slow because you have Fire in this Victor, who's going to be a monster. Alorm's going to just get tankier and tankier. And you have Value, who's also going to be scaling decently as well. And then Yuumi on top of any 4 of these champions will actually just be a straight-up brutality monster dude.
It's unkillable. It's truly unkillable. And you can see the gold lead is in everybody's favor on Team Tarzan. That's going to switch over just a bit in top as soon as General Sniper picks up his wave. But regardless, other members are just really, really strong. Fire getting a pretty gigantic advantage as soon as he hits that evolution point where he can put a point into his laser as well. You can't wave clear against this champion anymore. So they're really missing out on this window where you can start to punish Victor.
Fire almost at the 9 CS per minute mark at this point. Just goes to show, man.
Before 10 minutes as well. That's a really big metric right there. Keep that one going. 100 CS by 10 minutes is really hard, but if you're allowed to do that on Victor, then you are in a great spot. Crimson getting more damage down, but it's just not enough to actually push Fire away.
And you also have to imagine that not only he has the highest CS over anyone else in the game, but because of also First Strike, he's getting a little bit of extra gold as well.
Oh, yeah,
so the gold funneling is just doing stonks numbers right now.
Yeah, it really is. Every single laser that he pops in, boom, that's another 15 gold. Keep shooting those through the minion wave onto Crimson as well. That's so nuts. And the cooldown on First Strike's really low, too. It's only 25 seconds. As long as you don't get hit first while it's up, you're getting that 15 gold every single time that laser goes in. It's really, really effective. Yeah,
just to put in perspective, Tarzan had to get an assist and a kill to have 420 gold over Will.
Yeah.
Fire has almost as much. And then it's just CS and First Strike difference right now. So this rune's nuts, guys. Definitely take advantage of it if you're trying to have a lot of fun during the preseason, like we are. We've been experimenting with a lot of stuff as well. I know you've been playing a lot more mid lane, playing some Zed.
Yeah, Zed First Strike is so crazy, man. Because the cooldown for First Strike is the same as the cooldown for his Shadow. So every time the Shadow's up, you just throw that in, get the shurikens and the spins and everything. Oh, it's so broken. It's really fun, too. For me, it's not fun for the opponents.
Well, if you're playing Assassin, the goal should never be that the opponent has fun. The opponent should be that you want them to uninstall the game afterwards. Oh. Now you're making a little bit of a trip in the mid lane, getting some poke damage down to Mysore Crimson. And the rest of Team Tarzan are trying to follow up. Oh, they didn't get the hammer down onto No Will. No way. No way. Oh, that feels so bad for Team General Sniper. No invade, please. He didn't have the upgraded smite quite yet, so it was still at 450, which is why he couldn't secure the Rift Herald. And they destroyed him while it was still at 541 HP. Tarzan comes in, steals it. Still has Onslaught of Shadows. They have 4 members under this tower. Big T's going to try to engage it right onto Fire, his old teammate. You got Curtain Call coming in from the window as well. ASIC only managing 2 bullets before Fire is able to get away.
Knight's not quite enough there, and the teammates tanked up the turrets for him. No Jin snipes available. But man, like you said, that play for Will was so tragic. Got stun locked. Couldn't even pop his Kindred ultimate either, but steal away the Grom.
Oh, and he's in the Hextech ultimatum, so Tarzan can't really onslaught his shadows away. He gets the fear out. Flash from No Invade, please. Trying to get this mark down, and he will secure it. Tardy. A little bit overextended in the jungle, buddy.
Can't quite get out. Doesn't have flash either. He took Ghost on the horse to run faster, but can't get over those walls. He needs to go back to the horse track, or whatever it is. You can teach your horse to jump over these hurdles. Struggling with, he's tripping over himself. And caught up in the enemy team's jungle. Now Alorum, oh my god. This Poppy's so scary. Anybody else playing Poppy, I'm like, oh, whatever. It's just a Poppy. He can't do anything. Alorum's Poppy? My god. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Now, Poppy's been hitting different in the preseason as well. I mean, we saw a little bit of the flavor of Poppy back at Worlds. I know Owner from T1 really showing us how it was done. A powerful counter into a lot of champions like Lee Sin or Xin Zhao. Any champion that wants to dash in on into you, and then you just steadfast presence them, bonk them in the face, ram them against the wall, and then give them the Vertex Hammer. It's not a fun time.
Yeah. No. Especially because Owner is playing in a jungle, right? Because you go like the Predator Poppy as well. You just run people down. Oh, man. That's so fun.
Naruto running all over the place,
going
dude.
For the tank one. Yeah. The tank one's really nice in top, though, because you get to go for the Divine Thunder, and it works really well with Grasp.
Oh,
so
bro.
I like this build a lot. Tarzan doesn't have ult or Ghost. I don't really know what his plan is here.
Well, he's got a Yumi, and that's all that he needs. Doom! Crimson flashing away, throws out the Unleashed power, but a true shot barrage from Value! Ross has still got the moves.
Yeah, that was a nice try for Crimson. He actually did almost get out of there, but doesn't have the boots quite yet completed. Can't escape the Ezreal ultimate. That's a full mid turret as well, with all of the plates attached. Great Rift Herald usage. And while Tarzan, you know, he's trying to make plays in the enemy team's jungle, he does get caught out that one time. This is more than enough gold to make up for. That's 2 mid turrets. And are they going to let it charge again?
Maybe.
It's charging again.
Yeah, it's going to get one last crash onto the mid turret. Oh, man. Team General Sniper are down horrendous because the most middle central part of their map is just completely gone. They have no control over that whatsoever, and if they're ever too far extended over one of those turret regions, then you can have Team Tarzan just collapse in. You see this play one more time. Beautiful snipe from Value. And they're able to
like that Zeyzal actually tanked the turret also. You saw that on the Yumi.
Yeah,
he took like 3 shots there. Really smart.
Dude, Zeyzal is built different, man. It doesn't even matter if he's playing something like the Cat. He will find a way to make a somewhat of an easy champion, also give some style and flair, just because how damn good he is, man. Team Tarzan are now in the spot smacks where they can start warding up the jungle quadrants of both sides of this middle part of the map. And if anyone overextends, they can just collapse in and you just Pony Express, run them down, stampede all over them, send them back to the base, and then General Sniper, their team, and their base will start collapsing.
Can't believe you're getting me excited for Yumi out here, Rafa. Must be a good caster or something.
I think it's usually that the player's really good, and that it's easy to cast an exciting play like that. No, red buff for you, Will. ASIC is gone. Tarzan cleaning up things like usual. And now the rest of Team General Sniper, they're on the run. Dude, if you're General Sniper right now, you're just watching the map collapse while he's trying to vibe in top lane. It's like, guys, I'm farming. Let me hit my Divine Sunderer first, but there's no time for that. Lamb's Respite will pop from No Invade, please, but he's right on top of the gravity zone. Beautiful stuff for Fire, setting this one up. Chaos Storm is going to land the damage down. Tarzan coming from over the wall with the Onslaught of Shadows, and that is enough! Tarzan will not drop a single member in the dive.
Huge play for Team Tarzan underneath that turret right there, and there's nowhere to run. General Sniper has to watch over in the bottom lane and go, guys, please don't die. Please find a way to run. They're like, no, we can't. They've got us cornered. We're dead.
What are they supposed to do?
Like, tell our mom I love her. We're on this turret. Corralled off by the horse and the Victor ultimate. Oh, really nice play.
I mean, the way you set that up, Smacks, sounds like they're going to war. I mean, this is... We've already set the stakes at the top of the day. $10,000 on the line, and if either team loses, you know, it could be Tarzan's contract with Cloud9 ending. It could be General Sniper's contract with 100 Thieves ending. This is everything, man. And they are, for Team General Sniper, they're letting things slip way too fast. General Sniper finally finishes Divine Sunderer, but is it going to be enough to turn things around here?
Yeah, you know, big props to TYLER1 for putting this together to give Cloud9 and 100 Thieves some extra scouting on their players before the season starts.
True.
Really nice job making sure that they, you know, just checking the list, checking it twice. Ooh.
Hextech Ultimatum. Steadfast Presence is there, will block Big T, but he just walks up slowly. Doesn't even need to pop the dredge line. He just pops the depth charge, and Alarm will go down. There's a little bit of reprieve for Team General Sniper, getting a little bit of extra gold in their back pockets here. But it's still a 5,000 gold lead. Now, all right, Will. Can we actually secure the Rift Herald this time? All right, they got it. They got it.
There's an Ezreal. Hold on. Value. He's looking.
Value? Mod check?
Oh,
Okay,
he's not
okay.
throwing it.
All right.
He's doing Raptors. He's too busy for that. Not
all
gonna. He's gonna show mercy this time around. Won't steal this one.
He figured
Nice
that
Rift Herald
he shouldn't, you know, do Will dirty like that once again. He's already done it enough times after seeing the red buff.
Yeah, the kill under the turret too on the Crimson. Oh. Ezreal ults are hitting different right now, Rafa. 304 on this one. That's a Manamune completion as well. Value. Getting all the stonks. He's got the first strike gold as well. I wish we could take a look at like what gold you're actually getting from this rune, because I'm telling you guys, it's so crazy. You can see he's up a bunch of kills too, but you don't just get 1,200 gold ahead on your own with just these kills. That first strike rune is really putting in a ton of work.
Yeah, because he is at even CS with ASIC, and then to an extent, technically behind because Big T is also taking about, you know, a portion of that CS as well, which also goes over to ASIC's pockets. So that's...
For the Big T tax. Sorry.
The Big T tax. Hey, man, when you're swagging around like Big T, you got to take a little bit back in the bank. But the fact that Zeyzal is the one that not only gets the Moonstone online first, but also has the Oblivion Orb, that's going to be a Chemtech Putrefier very soon, Smacks. And at that point, no healing from the side of General Sniper is going to be as fully effective. We have a 3-man turret dive prepared. The Dragon will be exchanged on the other side of the map.
Definitely taking their time with this one.
Oh, okay. Well, he was just trying to bait Alarm in. Keeper's Verdict goes a little bit wide, and beautiful stuff from General Sniper, and no invade, please. Big T not even needing for the fight. He was just there as a spectator.
Oh, man. Firefire almost lost his life and the cat as well, but read it out.
Oh. No.
Oh,
no. Wait. Yo. Onslaught of Shadows. The Rampage stacks. Here comes the rest of the reinforcements. The cavalry's here. More Sword Crimson. You've got nowhere to run. Okay. That was anticlimactic.
He's out.
What the heck? I thought they were going to run him down.
I did too.
They showed him mercy, Smacks.
Too scary.
You know what? Tarzan feeling a little generous this year. That's the holiday spirit.
Yeah, true. But you gotta be careful there, Sword Crimson. You gotta watch out what bush you're walking into. You never know where Tarzan might be lurking. We're getting the objective bounties popped off. The new and improved League of Legends mechanic, where if you're losing too bad, they take pity on you and they give you some more gold for it. How very kind.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the objective bounty mechanic. I feel like because a while ago, the game was incentivized to allow you to snowball better if you were winning. Because there's a complaint about, like, dude, like, it doesn't matter if you do well in the early game. There's too many ways for people to come back in the late game. It's like, okay, well, let's make sure that you can actually snowball. And then if they just reverse Uno, then now we're back to square one. So, you know, whatever direction we end up going, as long as it's consistent, I don't, you know.
No, they're swinging the pendulum right on back. It's always interesting what goes on there. You never quite know which direction they're gonna take it. But you know, they're feeling the holiday spirit. They're feeling charitable. They're giving the losing teams some extra money to work with, and get some Christmas presents as well for everybody. Because I mean, you know, Crimson's definitely gonna need it. He's down quite a bit of gold. He hasn't participated in any of these kills. He needs some objective bounty gold. Okay.
He's been the victim of a bunch of kills so far. I mean, both him and Will. This is the point of the game where General Sniper is online to start split pushing and start taking back these turrets. A little bit of objective bounty gold will go back over to them. Oh, actually it's not quite up yet, so it's not gonna cash in.
Oh yeah, it went back over. Wow.
So
that's interesting.
I
guess
this is the point where General Sniper actually can just They're just chilling. 4,000 gold down, but you still don't want to let this game go too long because Firefire is going to get stronger. Oh, okay. Firefire didn't even go the crown item. He went Ludens because he's a Chad. He's an alpha. He doesn't need protection from the crown.
Oh my god.
Here comes Big T. Death charge on the value. It forces the flash out. And now the re-engage from Alone with a beautiful teleport flank. They shut down General Sniper. And the rest of the damage is coming on through. Lands respite. Dude, Tarzan is just trying to push them out. It's like sumo wrestling trying to push them out of the arena. No Invade Plays is still on the run. We'll be able to make it out alive. But you can't say the same about Sword Crimson. One more auto attack is going to do it. And that's going to be 3 members down for Team General Sniper.
Oh, Tarzan forced a ring out of the Lamb's Respite. I'd never seen that before from the Hecarim. That was so sick. And then they get to push in the mid-wave. You get to take this Baron as well. Team Tarzan are in there, getting all of these kills popping off. And that was off the back of a pick that they got onto value almost. But he's too slick with it, Rafa. He gets the flash out. He gets to use the Arcane Shift as well. Surviving everything, man. Look at this guy.
Value baiting in General Sniper, hitting them with the reverse Uno card. Just like that. Team Tarzan take that lead and just explode off the bat.
Yeah. Look at this again. Big with the flash ultimate as well. They can't even catch up to him. General Sniper gets cold feet. He sees the teleport coming in. He can't escape that one with the Alorum flash on the charge in, and then, oh. That's so terrifying. If you're Kindred in this spot, you're like, oh my god, he can do that? I didn't know he was allowed to do that.
Just getting shoved out by a giant rainbow dash, dude. I mean, this is the most terrifying Christmas present you could ever get. At that point, that's not a present.
That's Krampus.
That is Krampus. And Firefire and Value are just loading up the damage now, both on 3 item power spikes. Value is going with the crown. See, I've been seeing this a lot as well, Smacks, but apparently, because of the AP ratios and then just the overall damage reduction, I mean, it's kind of in the similar veins of why you would used to go like Iceborne Gauntlet in the past, because the extra armor and the protection.
Oh, and you get the mana too, because it works with your mana immune as well. You get more AD.
Yep.
Yo, that's 5 head right there.
Yep. 5 head value, baby. Stonks.
That's insane. Nice job for value. You know, he needs it more than Firefire too, because you see that? Wait, did you see that dredge line? He did 0 damage.
Yep. Well, they popped the crown passive.
That's true.
I don't know if they're going to be able to jump again onto value within the next. What's the cooldown? Like 60 seconds?
I think it's 40. It's like Banshee's Veil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Alorum pushing in the bottom lane. Value and Tarzan pushing in through the mid lane. Inhibitor turret 1 drops. Not going to be able to secure the inhibitor quite yet. Tarzan dodging out on the dredge line. Asek looking for the curtain call. And then Tarzan's like, all right, question mark, bro. Nice ulti. Well, we got a flank coming in. General Sniper's already locked down Value. And can Tarzan turn things around? He's already taken out No Invade, please. Will's gone. General Sniper on the run, trying to flash away. Tarzan just needs a little bit more Maven Spook. Pops the Nas. There's the onslaught of shadows. Not quite yet. It's just a devastating charge. And he's just rampaging through the base. Crimson will fall. He's already knocked down the 2 brothers. He's like, where's Viper? I need him back. I need to show that I can beat the entire Viper family squad. I could beat the whole family, beat the whole team. It doesn't matter how many family members you bring in. I'm still going to be on top. And Team Tarzan are going to get not quite the game. I think this is going to be a Nexus turret and they got to dip.
Yeah. Will's coming back up. Oh, nice steadfast presence there for Alarm. You can see the Poppy expertise coming in. Big still on the run. I don't think he can actually do anything as this Nautilus. Base devastation for Team Tarzan. They're trying to get more out of it as well. They're sticking their hands in the cookie jar, robbing the stockings of these children, Rafa. This is unethical.
Literally children. Team Tarzan literally beating up children, man. This is crazy. This is... But you know what? Team General Sniper, they signed up for it. So, you know what? This is what they asked for. This is what they wanted for Christmas. So Tarzan is just only doing the right thing in the holiday spirit. And Just delivering.
The right thing in air quotes for sure. I really like the play that was made on top of value right there. We saw that Crimson, he was under fire. You know, they thought that they could get underneath that inhibitor turret as well to kill him. But then there was a really good flank from General Sniper and Will on top of value. So even after he jumped over the wall, they were still able to get that shutdown. I like General Sniper's patience with the ultimate there too, just to make sure that he does follow Ezreal over there. Really smart.
At this point in the game, Team Tarzan have already locked that middle inhibitor, one Nexus turret. So they can just start working their way through one of these other lanes, which is why Firefire and Alorum are taking the side lanes, split pushing it down, prepping it for the next Baron that will be coming up in just under 2 minutes. Tarzan will not allow any member from General Sniper to walk into the jungle without at least giving them a little bit of a stampede treatment from Tarzan himself.
Ezreal ultimate so much with the ability power and the first strike extra damage amp too. That's really, really scary on that ultimate ability. He still has all the extra damage from the AD items that he built up from before. You can see that that one still hurting like a truck. Going for multiple pressure points on the map right now. Alorum has TP so he can stay up in top lane. The rest of the team out here trying to break apart the bot lane. They're definitely going to get that turret up there if Alorum still stays. But even if he doesn't, he's got that teleport to help on the fight.
4 members pushing through the bottom side of the map. Alorum pushing through the top side. Textbook split pushing. It's a lockdown on the Firefire, but he's got the Zhonya's Hourglass. He's going to try to walk it out, but General Sniper does manage to take him down before he gets out alive. Alorum has already TP'd back into the fight. Lamb's Respite right on top. Onslaught of Shadows. 4-man Fear. That's a huge knockup from Alorum, but now Team Tarzan, they have to be on the retreat. Wait a minute, Team General Sniper, they're turning this one around. Can't value Zazel 2v4 this one right now. It's going to be a lot of damage. He's still full health. Yumi giving him all the healing that he needs, and now it's Team General Sniper on the run. Value's Arcane shifting forward and looking for more damage on top of it. And General Sniper, they're on the retreat. They have to protect their base because that's an open, exposed inhibitor, and the base is almost dead.
The whole team's running away from a boy and his cat like Team Rocket out here. James and Meowth. The teamwork of Value and Zazel keeping this game alive and not falling to this play. Really big opening here by Big T right here. That's Big Terry out here finding the hooks onto Firefire and finding the way to start off this fight right. They find some really big shutdowns, but they can't actually get anything off of this because the entire time Value entirely untouched. You see, they can't even hit him even if they try. Look at this. He's still full health.
It's like he didn't even get scratched this entire fight. This is ridiculous. And now the Putrefier has been online for quite some time. So
tanky. He's got Frozen Heart.
Dude, like you can't take down Ezreal, man. And because they're all mana items as well, they all still add into the scaling of the more mana. And because of how the damage works is not just on auto attacks but spells as well. That's why the True Shot Barrage just hits like a truck. All these oh no. You think this blue buff belongs to you, Will? You should have learned from day one.
Oh. He's too young, Rafa. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Wait, guys. All right. You got to let it reset
We got it. Give it some time.
Poor blue buff was trying to get back to the reset point. It's like, yo, relax. I'm going. Just let me assume position again. Come on, man.
We're all good. We're moving over to this Baron. There's no way to steal this one. There's no teleport. Well, there is a teleport, actually. General Sniper and Crimson could go over here, but there's no place for them to get in position for this one. And General Sniper is much more concerned with getting some more objective bounties. You see him in that bottom lane trying to get that push going. And until this recall comes in, he might actually get this one down. He's got a pretty stacked minion orders. Let's see if he can actually get this.
Looks like Alorum is going to get there in time. Not going to be able to get some chip damage onto the turret. No objective bounty. To be fair, General Sniper is the only one that has a gold lead over his opponent. So he's been doing work in the split push side lanes. Unfortunately, the rest of the team is a little quite far behind. 2,000 in the mid lane, 3,000 in the bottom lane, and another 2,000 for support role. At least Noah Please has been able to catch up and is not that far behind from the Hecarim.
You've got some good scaling on this Kindred. You got 3 crit items now too, so you're critting with over half of your auto attacks. That's a very good sign. The bad news, Rafa, is that you don't have any Nexus turrets. You can't really protect all of this for very long. Eventually, there's going to be an Elder Dragon. It's also the Chemtech Soul they have to worry about as soon as that one spawns. That's really scary. I don't know if you guys have played against the Hextech or the Chemtech Soul quite yet. It gives you all Scion passive. It's so disgusting.
Yeah, we move right from the Christmas season back into the Halloween season because everyone's a freaking zombie. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
Well, Tarzan is locked up, and he doesn't have Yumi quite yet. He's going to just get burned down to a crisp. Team General Sniper trying to hold on to the remnants of their base for as long as possible. But True Shot Barrage, I mean, you already saw it, Max. You already know that damage is kind of damn huge.
Yeah. You can see they're getting some of these picks off. Tarzan going too far, but the turrets and everything are still falling so fast. Oh my god.
They have to defend the rest of the base, though. There's going to be minion waves pouring through the mid-wave. 5-fire. If he and Value can live as long as possible, those minion waves will just go and end the game right now. But they might not even need the minion waves because they're winning on the back half of the fight. Asic on the run. Nove, please, still able to get out one before he has to dash away. Big T also on the run. Asic just one more on attack. It's just going to be the Death Laser that sends him back. Value and 5-fire pushing Nove, please. Oh my god, the True Shot Barrage on top of it. That's the full ace for Team Tarzan. Game 1 going over to the squad.